Hey, you guys. I don't know if you saw the status right before this, but never a dull moment for real. Like, oh my gosh. Earned this one today. I'm just saying, can anything get more crazy about this week? Like, so, yeah. Like, 9:15 is hitting. I'm typing in the video thing, like we're going live right now, and Aaron comes shooting through the door with the baby, practically pitches me the baby, and he goes, "You must have let a bat in. It's been dive bombing. It was dive bombing our head. Like, guys, I didn't even get to put my PJs on. Like, what the hell?" So, happy to be alive, rabies free. So, cheers, everybody. Welcome to the Jesse James Beats sponsored PJ party. And I am your crazy host, Candy Cooper. Like, oh my gosh. Sarah was texting me. She was like, poor bat, poor us. Aaron tosses me the baby, and then he says, "My tennis racket's in the garage, right?" And I'm just like, oh, I don't want to know. And then we could just hear boom, kabam. It sounded like Batman and Robin were upstairs. It was just insane. So anyway, I brought my mannequin today because one of the things I love so much about Jesse James beads is how big those beads are. And I think they show up really great when you're wearing them. So that's why I just thought, you know what, I'm going to bring the mannequin down and put my phone on Do Not Disturb and bring the mannequin down and show you. So this week, Jesse James launched the trade bead kits. This isn't the trade bead necklace, but this is just, I'm just going to decorate her while we talk. And hi, everybody. So glad to see you all coming on board. I'm going to announce that winner here before we make the project. So if you commented on the photo, I hope you win. Let's see if this light is so stinking bright. I wonder almost if I scoot it back. Yeah, it's sad, but you can almost see it better when I scoot it back. Okay, let me get a drink of my beer. My throat is killing me. Allergies are up. I still haven't found those keys, but I'm not losing the faith. If you're just tuning in and you've never seen one of my shows, this is like day 5 of me losing my keys. Can you guys just say a prayer that I find them? I called the Toyota dealership to see how much it costs to replace them. $307. Thank you. Like, girls and boys, like, oh my gosh. So that's depressing. Anyway, I don't know if you caught the blog. I put up a sneak peek of the picture and of the trade bead little knotted piece I was doing. And I mentioned to Marianne that I would show you how to do it. But tonight I want to do a different project, a tassel necklace, since I just showed knotting last Monday, I think it was. But I'll still tell you how I made it. So is that a deal? And then we can always circle back around if you're dying to know. But I want to do a different project tonight. So earned that today. Right before this, I was with some family members, and we thought one of my family members was going to have this procedure done, and they ended up having a couple other patients have a rough time of getting their procedure done, and the doctor looked really haggard, so I ended up doing all that waiting for nothing. So just got home, scrambled around to get the video together, and then a bat crashes the party. But anyway, enough about that. You remember I told you Mercury's in retrograde, which means things can, if you believe in all the alignment of the planets and whatnot, that can mean things can be a little crazy sometimes. So we're just going to go with it. It's moving out of retrograde on the 23rd of the month, so looking forward to that. Hopefully my keys will turn up by then. Anyway, trade beads from Jesse James Beads. Look at these, you guys. Aren't these so cool? And these are actually made in Africa. The people that are selling them are on the up and up. They're providing jobs to people over there that are making these. So these are not like the old ones. But Sarah wrote up some neat history on the Jesse James Beads blog, and then I did a project. Sarah, are you online tonight? I know you are. Did I miss you? There you are. Yeah, from Ghana. Thank you, Sarah. So, you know what else I forgot to do in all the excitement? I forgot to plug in my microphone. I bet you could hear that dehumidifier since I'm down in the basement. So let me go ahead and plug you in here. Maxine, how are you? Okay, so didn't even get to put my PJs on. Oh, bummer. All right. So let's go ahead. Let me tell you a little bit about the amounts of you this project tonight. So the trade bead kits that Jesse James put together come in several different colorways. You can click on the What's New button at the top of the page, and you can always see all the new kits and things that Sarah and the crew are coming out with. These we actually found on one of the trips, and we were just so jazzed about them. We knew we had to put them with some of Jesse James beads. So I'm going to dump some out and just tilt my camera down and show you just how good they look together. Like here's one of the kits that's kind of in greens, and it's got just a little bit of orange and red in the trade bead, but they have a real natural look to them, and they're really fun with that boho style that you guys know. I know I'm like one of the big fans of. Aren't these great? So the necklace I did is this piece right here. This is the one I'm talking about, and you can see this is a little strung section of the trade beads. Thank you guys for all the thumbs up. And then I used 2 of the jumbo tortoiseshell links. They sell this jumbo tortoiseshell on the website. And then here's where it gets really delicious with all of this knotted work. Can you see the tiny silk knots? Now the key is these trade beads holes are really large. So you want to make sure that you put spacer beads on both sides of your trade bead, or any large hole bead for that matter, so that the knots will keep the beads from sliding. So I'm really excited about this piece. I just like with this big, Sarah, what is this thing called again? I don't know what this is, like kind of a fossil-y shell piece. I really love it, and it's just, you guys know I'm addicted to over-the-head necklaces, and yeah, isn't that great? I just love it. So anyway, it went together in a snap. The knotting takes a little bit of time, but not as much time as it does with more delicate silk. The kits on the Jesse James Beads site come with size 12 silk, and I used the Knot-A-Bead tool to make the necklace. And there's links for how to use the Knot-A-Bead. I actually learned how to use the Knot-A-Bead from the directions that came with it. So I've always had trouble with the wood handheld knotting tools, and this time using the Knot-A-Bead tool, like, I love it. It's a tabletop knotter, and I can do it from my chair or in the car or whatever. I really love it. So check out those kits, and you can always feel free to message me if you have trouble or you have questions, or could a kid do this or whatever. So about that winner, let me see who won this beautiful Jesse James bead strands. I have it right here. Hang on a second. Cheryl won. Cheryl, are you watching tonight? Oh wait, Sarah, did you announce it online? Oh, or did Cheryl Wan just ironically say thank you right when I announced it? Oh, Cheryl said, thanks, Sarah, and then we just announced her name. Cheryl Wan, you win a nice little set of Jesse James bead strands. Ah, so excited. Okay, probably shouldn't have mints with my coffee, or my beer. I'm so used to drinking coffee and tea with you guys today. But you know what? Because it's my birthday week, and Sarah's mailing that package of goodness out, for those of you that are hanging in there, I'm going to give a second set away at the end of the night. So make sure you keep commenting and sharing this post to win, because I just want to show you something. Look. I have a whole goodie box. You don't get the whole box. I'm going to mail out 10 strands. Look at this. A whole goodie box of discontinued Jessie James bead strands. You need 10 of these strands, girls, so go ahead and keep commenting because we love you. So, tonight we're going to make these tassel necklaces. Alright, this was a project that was on the cover of Stringing Magazine. This piece came about just because I was sitting at my work table one day and I was just playing with the beads, and Sarah had just found these wood beads that are so great. And I just was trying to think of classes for Bead Fest. This was like, man, this must have been like a year ago or something. No. Sarah, was it 2 years ago I taught that class, or a year and a half ago? Time flies when you're stringing beads. But the class was that tassel necklace, and we saw the folks from Stringing Magazine in Santa Fe, and they liked it so much that they ended up putting it on the cover of Stringing Magazine. So if you recognize this tassel necklace, that's where you may have seen it. You can also find it on the Jessie James blog and whatnot. So Sarah, if you want to put links up to the tassels, these tassels, they come in all different colors, like red, and they come in different different leathers. I can't remember all the ones that Sarah has stocked, but just they're real puffy and just really voluptuous. I don't know what color we're going to use yet. I'm thinking this chocolate brown. This chocolate brown one seems kind of great. And if you watched the leather post yesterday, yeah, bat. We've had a bat today. Still can't find the car keys. That shirt is toast, you guys. If you saw the paint explosion from yesterday. So anyway, you can paint these with that gold paint too, and it would look really great. Alright, so Sarah, I'm going to call you in a minute, and we can chit-chat while I make this necklace. I'm also going to, I picked out two of my favorite colored strands. This would look good with these Shanghai Express strands. These are kind of a palish pink color, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut them apart while we're talking and pick out some wood beads that look good with them. My work area is kind of a mess tonight. The whole bat thing, seriously, like I just still can't believe it, but just okay, I'm tilting you down. Maybe. How about like right here? Maybe a little more. Nope. Like that. Everything's so bright, and I feel like my lighting is just so bright down here. That's why I really like having you outside with me or on the back porch, because this is bright, yo. I wonder if I need my brown paper. Is that... No, that does like absolutely nothing. Amy, I am drinking a Pennsylvania beer. It's called Yingling. Have you heard of it? I'm being sarcastic. You guys, I have my bead board. I think I'm just going to switch to that. Just a second. Let me clear it off. So what are you guys doing tonight? Does anybody... are you working on anything? What do you think about that idea of doing Finish It Friday, where we all can post pictures of what we've been making? I think it'd be a great idea, and it would hold us accountable to like finish something. We don't have to do it every Friday. We can do it like once a quarter. I don't want to get crazy on this finish up all these started projects. Oh, hi Beth. Deb. Nobody's working on anything while you're watching this crazy show. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I'm tilting you down. Okay, so what I like to do when I get started on these necklaces is first put your tassel on your board. And then I like to pull in the beads. And how this kind of works is I like to use them. The cool thing about Jesse James beads is when you buy them on the strand, they come pre-mixed. So you don't really, you could use them just like this, or you can break them apart. And a lot of times there's pairs where you can do earrings, and then you can have a focal section and all kinds of things. But the guesswork on matching up beads has already been done for you, which I hear a lot of people get stressed out about with having to figure out what beads look good together. So I found these geometric beads in the stash, and because I'm out of the ones that I used in the necklace. Sarah, do you have any more of those? And I'm just going to put them in the middle section here. The top section is going to have this acrylic chain, and you can buy this on the Jesse James Beads site as well. And it comes, oh Sarah, how do you have a SKU number or a link for this? But we're just going to put it around the back side of the bead board, and I'm more just putting it there so that I can make sure that I'm not getting away from my color palette. So now, what I'm really excited about now, this is like a happy accident, but do you see these like geometric acrylic beads? Don't those look great with these geometric beads? How lucky am I? Okay, thanks Sarah. Okay, so now we're going to start putting the Jesse James beads around these wood beads, and you can just kind of play with your order as you go. I'm excited about the tortoise chain and these beads too. Like, I really, these necklaces, once I came up with sort of how to put them together, it just kind of went in a snap. Now sometimes I'll just split the strand right in the middle, and I'll just hang on to these for the top, and then I'll start working these down. This bead is pretty big, so I might want to swap that out for the middle. It might look nice like that, you know, just having that in the middle instead of this honkin' geometric bead. Sometimes you can adapt a design identically to what you did the first time, and sometimes you can't, you know. Oops, I keep losing my tassel. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I got to get my other strand that's hiding under here. So I tried to talk Sarah into coming to bead and button. No go. It's that time. Is anybody going to bead and button? Thank you, Amy. I like to keep it real. Every so often, you know, it's so funny because when I was in college, my friends and I would totally drink beer and then go solder and use torches and things. Like, is that a good decision to be going down and getting like 4 pitchers of beers and then going back to the studio to work? Like, yikes. Like, if my kid told me that now, I'd be like, you've got a problem. So I feel like I can't get into too much trouble down here in my basement beading. I don't know. So now I'm just putting these beads back in the same order as they were from before. Except I lost one, of course. Is it under there? No, it's not. How annoying. What happened to it? Is it in my hand? Maybe I should. It's in my hand. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking and beading. Oh my word. Okay. And then, let's see. Got this guy, this one. And I ended up pulling this one out because I want to use it at the top of the tassel. If you can see here on my original version, there's one focal bead at the top. Okay? Belinda, you drink beer while you bead? Maybe we should call this PJ party beer and beads. But I like to drink wine too, so that wouldn't have worked. So now that I have my beads in a order that I'm happy with, I'm going to start the process of stringing them. I think I still need maybe like something for right here, but we'll deal with that in a minute. So I'm using 49 strand beading wire that I just grabbed. Is that the one I want? Yeah, that one will work. And a pretty good mess going here, guys. Let's see. I couldn't see that. Now I know how you, somebody said something and I missed it. So I'm going to go ahead and string these up onto the wire. And I'll try to make this as snappy as I can, because I know sometimes these videos can get long. So let's call Sarah while I string this. Well, let me dial while I have it on Do Not Disturb. Who's having a margarita? Oh, the video is freezing, but the sound is good. Well, that's annoying. Maybe we should... Is it still freezing? It is still freezing. Oh, no. Hold on just a second. Alright, I just read the other day that when you're doing live video, don't have any other internet things going. So we'll see if this works. Turn this off. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to turn the Wi-Fi off. Okay. I hate that I'm freezing. This is annoying. I can see it now. It's interference. Yes, I can read just the bottom part. It's interference. It's probably the other bat. It's getting me back for its friend. There we go. Is that better? No, still freezing.
Hi, Candy.
Sarah, my video is freezing and I'm getting really depressed. Can you see it freezing?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think it's karma for that bat.
Oh, no.
I might just, I hate to just hang up and try this again, but I might just try this again. Let me just see if what all's online upstairs. I don't think I have my computer. Hold on, Sarah. Hold on just a second. Oh, it's totally freezing. I can see it. Well, let's just keep plowing forward like the Girl Scouts that we are. What do you say?
I say let's do it.
Let's keep going. So, okay, so I'm just going to string these beads. Sarah, what are you doing tonight other than hanging out on the computer? Are you working on the Bead of the Month Club still?
I am. I'm about to put some sweet little beads into this sweet little packet. Got a little arts and crafts project going on tonight that everyone that's in Bead of the Month Club will be seeing early on next week, so that's exciting.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, just enjoying some Bing cherries and hanging out with you guys.
You have Bing cherries?
I do. They're so good.
I love Bing cherries.
Me too.
Is it hot down there tonight?
Oh my word. Florida is sticky all day long.
Sticky.
Nice.
Sticky. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I put the microphone down too. Oh, Lord. Okay, there we go. So, I'm going to put you over by the microphone now for sure. That'll help. So, Beat of the Month Club. Can people still sign up for it this month or no?
They can sign up for the June package.
For the June package? And is there a link
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the... don't know that much about Beat of the Month. Is there a link on the website?
There is a link on the website. I think it's right on the sidebar there.
Or can you just put it on the thing?
Yeah, I'll type it in here right now. It's really fun. Candy helps us come up with some really cool monthly packages, and they typically have a theme. You get a whole heap of beads, and it's just a fun little surprise. One of the funnest ones we did was for February. We did a box of chocolates, and in the place of the chocolates in the rose packaging were little special bead pairs. Just so fun.
Yeah, it's got like the Jesse James flair, but just like a few extra trinkets and treats in them that are a little bit more, yeah, like cool packaging and things like that. Okay, you guys, so here's the deal on this part. So what I did when I came to the tassel, I'm not doing basements in the video anymore. We're moving the party up to my studio. But what I did when I came to the tassel part, I'm just going to do it, is I strung that middle focal bead. We'll see if the video can catch up here. I strung the middle focal bead, a bead cap, and then the loop on the tassel. Like this. And now what I'm going to do, really slowly, is thread the wire back through the bead cap and that focal bead. And the key here is that I'm going to also add a little adhesive into the bead cap this time so that it adds for like some extra security. Because sometimes I wasn't thinking about all that I was asking the loop on the leather tassel to do, you know? And sometimes that can, that tassel, the leather part is really vulnerable, you know? So, like what I did just there. Oh, these are some of the older tassels. I know that we got that problem solved from the manufacturer, but that still means I need to add some adhesive. So, real fast, let me just straighten this up. And I'm going to add a head pin to my project here, if you should have this happen. So now, instead of stringing it, I'm just going to glue that guy in and crunch it down. I can't believe next weekend, is it next weekend that's Memorial Weekend?
So, yeah, already, it's so crazy.
So you guys, I just changed up the design a little bit. I'm just going to add a little head pin to my bead cap, and then now I'm going to create a wrapped loop on the top. And this will make it just that much more secure. So just make a wrap loop. Make sure it's a wrapped loop, or else you, simple loops will not get this job done, because the loop can come undone when you're wearing it. Like I've gotten so embarrassed. I've had a simple looped pendant on, and then I go to get up from a table, and it catches on the edge of the table, and then it unwinds, and it's awful. It's embarrassing. Beads everywhere. So learn from me, and just go ahead and give yourself a wrapped loop. So now let's string that part and put this through. You know, I was buzzing around getting ready for this, and I grabbed gold beading wire. I hope you can't see it. You can't. We're good. Okay, we're good. So then, this is the other part. When you bring the beading wire back through the center bead, you want the two beads on either side of the tassel to be kind of skinny so that they nestle up together. This is a great spot where you could also add like a spacer bead or something like this. And now is when I really have to concentrate, because this is when I can screw up and string the wrong bead.
Looks
I love these colors.
I do too.
Do you have those petal bead caps? Do you have those online right now?
I do, yeah. I just linked it, actually.
Thank you.
We have them. They're the fall foliage tassel toppers.
The fall foliage.
They're in yeah.
Tassel toppers. Don't go topless. Don't want those tassels. Don't want those tassels going topless. Naughty tassels. Oh, me. So I'm almost done, you guys. I'm just stringing the last couple of beads here. I know it's freezing. I'm really sorry, and I've learned my lesson. Like, I don't know why it's freezing, but the video is freezing up tonight. It just is. I wonder if I have it on. Surely I do. So now this is what we've got. I'm going to just hold this up for a second. So this is the bottom half of your necklace. Okay? And then now is where you just want to kind of see where do you want this to land on you. And then you need to cut your chain for the top to see, you know, for how long you want it. I look like it goes to Christmas past with all this chain, but I'm going to go ahead and you can just cut this chain with wire cutters. Oh, thanks for all the hearts. Yeah, thank you guys. Okay, and now I'm just going to quickly crimp the two ends of the wire to the end of the tortoise chain. You know, I just really appreciate, I know the video is freezing up, and I just really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me as I learned the whole ins and outs of live video. Like, isn't that nice? Like, I'm talking to you, Sarah. Like, how nice are these people?
Yeah, it's really, I was thinking it before, because the video was being choppy, but everyone's hanging out, and we're all chit-chatting, and it's really cool.
Yeah, it's so good. So, thank you guys for just putting up with the kooky video. Freezing. Ugh. So now, ideally, this bead has kind of a large hole. Ideally, you would want to put a spacer or something on top, but I'm kind of just moving through this, kind of winging it, since it's in the back, you know, just going to keep going with that theme and wing it. And go ahead and do your crimp. And we have all kinds of tutorials on my blog, candycooper.com, and the Jesse James Beads blog has crimping tutorials. You can just Google either, and there's some nice detail shots of how to do crimps. I will tell you that I really love just number 2 crimp tubes. I'm not a fan of crimp beads, and let me get a thumbs up if I'm not alone. Like, you guys, I don't like crimp beads. I can't help it. It's nothing personal. They always break on me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with them. So, anyway. Sarah, do you have a preference, crimp tube or bead?
I like the crimp tube.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, no.
Would you, if you're not biased, but probably because I just,
discriminating against crimp.
Yeah, probably because I told you, like, you're using crimp tubes and you're gonna like it.
I like what Candy likes. My friend, she's a door designer. She likes number 2 crimp tubes.
So I like them. You're a loyal friend, Sarah James. You're a good friend. I've always thought that. So now I just snugged up all the slack, and I'm just running that, you know, that end piece through. You know, you guys, I just realized something. And Sarah, I don't know if you've seen any of the other live videos, but okay, on Monday we did rose quartz flower with the beaded bail. On Tuesday we did rose quartz cup chain earrings. Yesterday we did rose gold with rose quartz cup chain leather feather pendants. Today, I dare say these beads have a rose gold or rose quartz tint to them. So we might as well just end Friday off with a bang and just go with rose quartz something.
Everything's coming up roses.
Everything's coming up. Sarah, that's so cute. Have another drink of beer on that note. So now, and you got to realize that this using these heavy beads, I want you guys to make sure you're using something with a good diameter. So I'm using like 0.018 beading wire. I don't know if you caught the beading wire post on my blog, but it talks about like if you're using heavy beads or gemstones or whatever, you want to make sure that you get the right beading wire to go with these beads. So like 0.018 is great, and this is a 49 strand. The higher the strand number, the more flexible it's going to be, and you can see that strand number is at the top. So make sure you give yourself something that's got a little bit of strength. You're still going to find it might have a tinge of stretch to it, so make sure that when you get your do your final crimp on here, that you have it nice and snug. Now I'm going to try this bad boy on. I hope I didn't make it too long. It might be a touch long. That's all right though. No, it's okay. I'm going to take off this other the other piece. I just love when I put all these pieces together and wear them at once. So let me see here. I'm going to try to move closer to the Wi-Fi area. Here we go. No, still freezing. Oh, you guys. Okay, let me take 2 steps back. I just want you to know, I have Aaron's shoes on right now. After the whole bat incident, I was like nervous about walking around the house to like get the full story. Okay, how's that? That's good. Sarah, can you see it online?
Yeah, I sure can.
How about that frozen shot of me with my mouth open? I got my moth necklace on. Oh, I put my chakra necklace on too because I thought maybe that'll help with the whole finding my keys. Can chakras help with finding keys? Maybe not.
Maybe you have to like ground yourself in center.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Before the key.
I guess for me, I just want something to work. So maybe the power of prayer. We'll give it a test. But I like it with this moth necklace. Look at this. This looks... Oh, I'm so bummed about this frozen video.
That's a fun stack.
Yeah, it's a good little stack, right? See our moth that we made on one of our very first videos? Now, Sarah, since I haven't been watching, can you pick another person to win? No pressure. Just randomly pick another person, like close your eyes on your screen, and pick another person to win 10 more beads.
Okay.
I mean, 10 more strands of beads.
10 more chips. Okay, our winner is Valerie.
Valerie
Davis Worsham.
Valerie who?
Valerie Davis Worsham.
Sweet. You can't see. I'm doing like
Type it in.
happy dance, but the video's frozen. Oh, so annoying. So Valerie, you're getting some beads. This was a fun PJ party.
It's so fun.
I'm gonna take a couple pictures of this mannequin. I put the new knotted trade bead necklace with this tassel necklace. It looks really good. And then I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. I got one more day in the schools with the kids. This morning, you know what? I think all these kids are ready to get out of school. Remember, like when it was becoming so close to the end of school, being out, and it was hard to think straight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I think like these kids are getting to. So it's been really nice for them to do like fun things, like come make jewelry and take tours of the Honeywell Center, you know, at the end of the year. Well, that's all she wrote for this live show. You guys, I can't thank you enough. I hope you can still hear my voice. I can't thank you enough for showing up and being patient on the whole bat craziness at the beginning of the show. I will be on again tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure of the time, probably around 2:30 to 3:30. And until then, I'll be announcing giveaway winners. So keep commenting on those older videos from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday if you want a chance to win whatever I'm giving away on those days. And just commenting and sharing. So thanks again, you guys. I hope you all have the like sweetest dreams ever. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, night.